If you're from the Watertown area, you might recognize what this Lego creation resembles. It's the Jefferson County Court Complex. This 2-scale piece was created by Lego master Eric Hunter for the Victims Assistance Center of Jefferson County. It features exact placement of the witness stand, jury seats, and even where the light switches are. But this creation is not just to look at. It is helping children across the North Country prepare for court hearings, a part of the VAC's comprehensive program designed to ease the stress of the process for children and parents.
I think it helps kids prepare better when they see a structure like this, because if you ever go into our county courtroom, it's a very large room, has a lot of old structures in it, has a lot of official people in uniforms, has a lot of people that use a lot of legal terminology, and it can be very intimidating. But when you see the exact same thing in Legos, it really brings some humor to it, and it allows the child to feel like they've already seen this place, but in Lego form. So maybe by the time the child's entered the room, it looks a little bit more familiar, just not in Lego form.
The Lego courthouse is only the beginning. Hillier also designed a coloring book for younger children that is now being used across New York State.
So a friend of mine did the illustrations and I wrote the text just to give the kids an idea of what to expect, who's in the courtroom, what questions they might be asked, and then we also address some little things like the attorneys may raise their voices, but that doesn't mean that they're mad at you.
And meet Amelia, the center's facility dog.
Amelia knows 40 different commands, and she is working to make sure that we help the child feel as comfortable as possible. So she can actually sit under the witness stand very quietly, and she knows not to move, but she brings such an enormous amount of comfort to those children during their testimony that oftentimes they won't do it without her.
As Hillier said when asked what the center's biggest success story out of the program was, it's more like success is.
Because we've had a number of children that are just too afraid to testify. They're worried about cross-examination, they're worried about seeing the alleged offender in the courtroom. The parents are worried about what kind of toll it would take on the children. So after we show them the Legos and we show them the coloring book and then we have them meet Amelia and maybe we give them a tour of the courtroom, I think probably seeing them smile is probably most important. And then when they leave the grand jury room, because the grand jury is a secretive process, we cannot accompany them in there. So we always wait anxiously in the hallway for the child to come out. And when they come out smiling, that's really when you know that this program has been a success.
For ABC 50 in Watertown, I'm Isabella Colello.